Hi, and welcome to another episode of Mr.Puzzle. Today, we will have a look at the Old Man's Desire puzzle. Before I start explaining the puzzle, I just want to mention again the Kickstarter project of Brian, the Cube Index. He still needs some support of you guys, so if you're interested in buying this book or just would like to support him, just check out his Kickstarter page and think about donating some money for him. I put you the link in the description, but for now, let's continue with the puzzle. The puzzle itself, Old Man's Desire, is a classic disentanglement puzzle where you need to free this ring here from this wooden frame. The puzzle itself was manufactured by the German company Siebenstein-Puzzle, which is in the meanwhile everywhere available around the globe, I think. I will put you a link in the description where you can buy it. It is made from laser cutted wood, one side dark, one side bright, and contains three main parts, which is a wooden frame, a metal ring, and a rope. Target is to free this metal ring here from all other parts that you have a single metal ring. If you look more in detail, there are some additional features. You have two arms here that are movable, can be moved all around until they get stuck somewhere. You have a wooden ball here on the end of the rope, attached to the end of the rope, which just stops it from getting moved through somewhere where it should not go, and the single metal ring. The quality is very good of this one, and it's pretty much fun to play with it, and it's not too easy, but you will see in a minute. And how to solve this Old Man's Desire, I actually have no idea why this is called Old Man's Desire, but how to solve this puzzle I will show you after the spoiler break. To untangle the ring from the frame and from the rope, you need to do the following sequence of steps. You need to start with rotating this arm downwards and pushing the ring or putting the ring through it to the very top. Then you follow the ring with the arm, move it also to the very top position. And this is the only position where you are able to move with the ring over the arm. So you move it over the arm and then you go back with both parts together, and then you will already be able to take out the ring from the wooden frame. But you just cannot separate it completely because it is still attached to the rope. And I want to challenge you now to have a look in this position, on this position, and think about how I can disassemble the rope here from this frame. It is possible to see it already, but it's quite complicated. So maybe you stop the video for a minute, just have a look if you are able to see the solution, and then you continue and to understand if you figured it out. To remove the ring now from the rope, you need to go through the short arm, as I doing right now, which can be kind of fiddly. If I did so, I move around here and go back down through the ring, through the arm, and in addition around the ball, the wooden ball. And I need to be careful to keep the two cords, or the cord here, the two strings of the cord, parallel and do not cross them. Very important. If I did so, I get into this position, which does not look really like we did it right. But we are actually nearly done. We just need to pull it out over here or down here. Move it around the ring. Move it around the arm and the ball and around the complete frame. Pull it through the short arm over here and you see it is removed from the frame, and I can take it out and I have three separate parts. So what looked very complicated in here actually was just an easy, just a very easy attachment to the frame, and I could just remove it by moving it all around the frame. To reassemble these three parts, I start with the wooden frame and the rope. I move this arm down here, put the rope through here, through the ring, and put the rope through through the small arm here. Move it all the way around the puzzle, over the wooden ball, over the arm, and over the ring, and I'm now in this position again, same as before, which looks very uncomfortable, let's say, to solve. But I proceed in the other way or around as before. I pull this now downwards. I push it through the arm and I push it here over the ball. And now it will go back inside the frame again in this position. And now I have only to the only task I have is to bring the ring back from this position here to its starting position, and this is quite easy. I just move the arm all the way around, go with the ring over the top in this position, move it back here, and move with the ring through the arm in its initial state. And now we are back in the initial condition. So there is quite a big sequence of steps necessary to solve this puzzle. That makes it very interesting. Also, these two moving parts make it very interesting because a lot of moves can only be done with the correct orientation of these two, or at least of this one. So it's a nice puzzle. Something special, I would say, when looking at these disentanglement puzzles. My personal rating of the difficulty of this puzzle is 3 out of 5, or out of a maximum of 5. I will put you the link into the description where you can buy this puzzle. And if you like this episode and interested to see more in the future, I appreciate if you give me thumbs up and subscribe my channel. And as always, if you have any questions, complaints, wishes, ideas for me or my channel, let me know in the comments. And until next time, keep on puzzling.